So, hi, I'm Ryan, and this is a new episode of What a Legend. In this case, we're going to review one of the legends that is really popular in Ireland, that is the Huldefush. Before answering this question, it's good to know that Ireland is one of the places that are worldwide known for believing in legends and mystic creatures. To a point that they have an institution to study different mystic creatures, such as Huldefusk. So, what are the Huldefusk? Huldefusk are like elves, and in traditional island language, Huldefusk means hidden people. And the main difference between the elves and these Huldefusk are that they're really similar to humans. One of the characteristics that island people gave to this legend is that the Huldefusk live in tiny houses made out of rocks, and most of them are like hide in different landscapes. However, people in Ireland start making them their houses near the city because they said that only the privileged ones have the opportunity to see these type of creatures. Now let's talk about the origin. So there are two main stories that explain the origin of the Huldefusk. Both of them are influenced by the Christianism, but they are quite different between each. So let's start with the first story. The first story talks about God wanting to visit Eva so he could meet her sons. The thing is that when God arrived, Eva was giving a bath to her sons, and not all of her sons were like already bathed. She was ashamed because God would see her sons dirty. So what she did was that she decided to hide the ones that were dirty and just present God the ones that were clean. God asked Eva if she had any other child he didn't know about. So Eva immediately said no. God knew something was wrong, like something was going on. So he decided that those dirty children should remain hidden for everyone's eyes, transforming those children into the famous Huldefusk. Now the second story is a little bit weird. I would say like bizarre in comparison to the first story. You will know why. So the second story talks about a lost traveler that gets to meet a woman, and he was tired, so that woman make him the favor to give him a place to pass the night. That traveler noticed something in first place, that woman was really weird, and when he started like getting confidence with her, he started talking with her, and he started seeing that something was wrong or something was going on with that woman, because he started seeing that her body was like translucent. And so the strategy he did was that at the end of the conversation, he tried to hug her, but for his surprise, his hand trespassed her body. So the traveler asked her what was going on. So the woman started telling him the story of the Huldefish. So she started telling that these creatures were originated after Lucifer revealed from heaven. The thing is that Huldefish in heaven, they kept neutrality about Lucifer actions. like they didn't oppose, but they didn't support them. And due to that neutrality they kept, the Huldefush were forced to stay on Earth and to live in rocks. Now you may ask yourself, why do people in Ireland still believe in this legend of the Huldefush? Well, there are a lot of reasons why people still believe in this legend. But as I said before, Ireland are worldwide known for their interest in keeping their culture and for studying mythological creatures and their legends. However, not all of the people in Ireland firmly believes in the Holdefusk, but they can't deny their existence and due to all the things these creatures have done. For example, there's an anecdote that goes around this legend that was that they were workers in a street, like putting stops and signs and all those things. And there was a big rock in like near the street, and people in Ireland um, said to the workers if they could like move that big rock to another place because that big rock was Huldefush um, church. So they didn't deny and they didn't complain about. So they make the favor to move it. Also, there's a rumor around Ireland that said that Huldefush disappear people who don't believe in them, and also they have interfered in constructions, as I said before, like there were workers in a street, but this they interfere like harming workers or making like machines fail. All those things happen because workers or those constructions are invading their territory. Finally, one of the reasons that most of the islands do not like accept, but it's kind of true, that they, as I said before, they like to keep their culture like alive. And this habit is one of the main reasons like tourists enjoy visiting their country to investigate those legends, and also because of their landscapes where Holdefush supposedly are hidden. Now I'm going to give my point of view to the Holdefush, this popular legend in Ireland. So I really enjoyed investigating and making research about this legend, and people may think that this legend is like to scare people or something like that, and while what it is, but I think it's the other way around. It's like the Hulderbush give voice to the nature. Why, you may ask? Because um, you may notice the reasons I mentioned have something in common, that they're like invading territory and like they're protecting nature. So um, I think this legend will be really nice that every like country will like make their own Holdefush in order to make people aware of the problematics our earth is suffering right now, like environmental crisis we're living. In conclusion, the Holdefush are the protectors of the environment, Iceland have proved us that they're doing their job really good because Iceland is worldwide known for their landscapes and their diversity of flora and fauna. Finally, the Holyfusk and island culture have give us the message that it's never too late to make a big change in order to be aware of the consequences of our acts. That was our episode of What a Legend. I hope you enjoyed and you learned a lot of things. And see you next time.